What secret are you currently hiding from someone that you're willing to share on Reddit? My brother bought chickens as his little organic farm was struggling. I had suggested an honesty box for the excess eggs. He spent hours making his own Red Barn-shaped honesty box. Eggs went on sale, crickets. Not much business at all. He was so defeated. All of a sudden, once a week someone now calls by and buys all of his stock. Could be 10 to 12 boxes of eggs. That someone, is me. I buy the eggs. I've been homeless for a while and I have a job interview at CVS tomorrow at noon. I'm so goddamn terrified. I need this job so badly. I'm desperate. I haven't been able to get over my dad's death. Everyone has moved on, and it takes everything I have to get out of bed. I miss him so much. I have rented a bouncy house water slide for my wife's 39th birthday. She has no idea. I told my best friend I won a holiday in a raffle and wanted her to come with me free of charge. We stayed in a nice hostel, did lots of fun activities and I paid for it all with a prepaid credit card from the raffle. I didn't win anything, I booked it all myself and paid everything for her because she deserved a break and I knew she couldn't afford it nor would she have accepted me paying for her. I would do it again 10x over, she deserves the absolute world. Every day, I fantasize about cashing everything in, leaving, and creating a new life for myself elsewhere, like a complete reinvention. The heavy feeling of being lonely. It's not there all the time, it just hits you like an anchor sometimes. Don't have too many friends, mostly because I can be a difficult person to put up with. And it's not like I want too many. Just want some company sometimes. I'm not colorblind. When I was very young I didn't understand what colorblindness was. My dad is colorblind and I thought that automatically meant I was too. And apparently everybody did. I was maybe in high school before I actually took a test and I aced it. But by then all my friends had been buying colorblind compatible versions of board games and we had all sorts of inside jokes about being colorblind. Honestly, it's been a bonding moment with my friends. So I just haven't told them and I've kept up the ruse. For about 15 years now. I'm too burned out to function as a person outside of work anymore. Yes, I'll text my partner that I got home safe from work, but then I'll sit in the car and doom scroll or dissociate, sometimes up to an hour. I will also do this when I have to run errands. Just giant blocks of time I can't account for, pissed away. I don't want to do this. I don't want to live like this. I don't know how to fix it. I am the 7 accounts that donate to my cousin's streams. Little man needs something positive and it's better if he thinks it's from internet strangers and not a sympathetic cousin. Edit, for those telling me to link his stuff, I'm not going to. Not meant as an insult to the decent folk on here, but the internet is vile and I would like to spare him that as long as possible. I split my cat's treats in half. She's a chunky girl, and she'll never know. My depression has improved greatly thanks to Spravato and my suicidal idealizations are gone. However, if I did not have my dogs and wife I would not stick around. It's not even depression, it's just that life is not really enjoyable to me and has not been the 44 years I have been on this planet. I am just not impressed. I can't tell if I'm in love with my partner or if I'm just comfortable, or if I'm just incapable of letting myself relax and be happy. My best friend constantly uses me as an outlet for her anger and frustration and it's giving me anxiety and depression when I'm around her. I don't know when I might say/do something that's gonna make her explode. Oh damn, a lot of these are really dark. I am sorry for all of you and hope you get people that help you. My secret is that I am in love with my roommate, but I am too afraid to tell her. I used a credit card and spent $1,000 plus to fix my partner's car. I told her it was less than $300 so she wouldn't feel bad. I am so content and happy with my life, kids, wife, job, health, right now that I feel guilt. I rarely share my contentment with people, other than my wife, of it. It's not that I'm like fabulously posh, or don't have issues or whatever, I'm just sincerely content in my security and modest comforts. I feel like you can't simply acknowledge that your life is perfect without drawing the ire of someone else. My ex-wife got hooked on mainlining opioids and got our son placed in foster care. After rescuing him from foster care by myself and raising him by myself for the past 7 years, she got sober and started to actively try to take custody from me. This culminated in her getting my son to say I slapped him once, I didn't, to a cop, and me getting charged and convicted of a serious felony that prevents me from ever seeing my little boy again. Some mornings my hands just refuse to work. It takes everything I can do to get them to unclench. I've been on the verge of taking my life since it happened, and some days it seems a lot more likely I'll end up doing it. The only reason I haven't is I know the only person it will truly hurt is my son. I mixed leftover white and red wine and served it up in a rose bottle. I got into a show. I'm not allowed to tell anyone until they've notified everyone who auditioned and gotten confirmation of the cast. I'm currently in federal prison, using an unauthorized device, enjoying Reddit. My heart hurts physically because of my past relationship. It has been 7 years since we broke up. I am still grieving. Hope I move on. I have a birth defect that required emergency brain surgery every so often. I have had over 30 surgeries, and in between that time period I have had countless CT scans and chest X-rays. I have worried about the exposure over time. I have a family history of all kinds of cancer. Under my arms, axillary/armpit, hurts in the lymph node area. I have a preventative colonoscopy scheduled soon, and I worry that they will find something. I worry that my body is riddled with cancer. I can't tell anyone close because I don't want to scare them if it is nothing, but the stress of the unknown is killing me. How bad my addiction is. For years, I have always jokingly said that I'm not a people person. I really mean it. If I could get through a day without any kind of human interaction, I would be a very happy person. The thought of actually having to talk to people or be around them kind of ruins my day. I'm in debt and only eat once a day. I tried to end everything, but when I ask for help in Reddit, someone just saved me from hunger for me and my dog. It gives me hope that strangers would extend a hand for help. I don't care that you broke your elbow. When I was 16/17, I made out with my mum's friend, who is also the mum of one of my best friends from school. She's also a secondary school teacher, not my school, so it was pretty illegal. I wanted it to go further, but she stopped it, but we kissed a few times on other occasions after that, and she wanted to wait until I'm 18 before we went further. My mum would kill me/her if she found out. My school friend would probs kill me too, so it's a secret I gotta take to the grave. I really want my mom to move out of my house. She divorced her 7th husband and needed a temporary place to stay. That was 3 years ago. I'm 30 years old. I have no privacy in my own home, and I've been with my partner since a few months after she moved in. We want to be able to move in together. But she's unwilling to live with him and goes out of her way to make him miserable when he's around. I know she's disabled and can't support herself, but this is exhausting and I feel like my life is stuck on hold.